as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff here from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's nickel. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's a Bonds. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the 1st down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Canes line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's nickel. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for 6. This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, it's a sack. The defense rises up with a 4th and goal stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down. They're going to the air on the first play. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
He's got room to run. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to put it down and run. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. And the Tigers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Catch made in space. Look out. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Toss play running right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short in the 8th play of the drive. And the same runner's got it again. Oh, stiff arm. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in for an excellent run.
Gutsy call here by this offensive coordinator to keep it on the ground on this third down. But he picks up the first with good hard running from the back.
The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounced back here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's nickel. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's nickel. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They keep him off balance with a run. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Because he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. This off. He's got the cross and still going. He's in the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
And this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they're running on the toss. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's nickel. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Throws it to the right, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Contact as he threw it. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Now 4th and long from the 43. Interesting play call here coming up. Looking to throw it again. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
The offense starts with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive started. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air. It's nickel. Grab near the sticks. It's Glass. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Glass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts just inside the end zone. But he's got some space here. He goes out of bounds, but gets all the way to midfield. Great return and great starting field position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. He keeps it on the design run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. This will likely be the last play of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the outmen. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the move now. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's nickel. Gets made on the out route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The comeback is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Minimal gain brought down short of the market. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Clemson. Pick six could be a game changer.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's a box. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Nickel. Quick throw to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami. Too much speed for the defense.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Back to throw. It's nickel. Pressure is coming.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Looking to scramble. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a whirl with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Grab behind the line. It's Lewis.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Nickel. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offense. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Point after, not right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands this team does their job and secures the recovery. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
QB keeper all the way. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? He's running out of time here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the wideout goes in motion. Leaning on the run game here late.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Give it to the back again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he drops it. Can you believe it? The Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. A deep shot, but he paid for it. What a catch! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A short completion to the tight end. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. Back to throw. It's nickel. On the move now. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. It's a 1st and 5 after that defensive penalty. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Pounding away with the run game. zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Clemson.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense.